Hi, everybody. I'm Joel Simmons for another 2-minute Turf Talk, and this is Myths of Carbon, Part 2. Last week we talked about the myths of carbon, where people say there's plenty of carbon in the soil, you don't need any more carbon, and I think we talked about the importance of available carbon in there. Today's myths of carbon is one of my favorites. It's the one where a lot of consultants run around and say, oh, well, you don't want to put down organic fertilizers or carbon-based fertilizers because they won't work until June. Then it'll all kick out at once and you'll get a flush of growth and disease and all that stuff. If that was even close to true, none of us that sell carbon-based fertilizers would ever have sold the second bag, because nobody in this industry is stupid enough to buy a product that would do that. In fact, what happens when you apply carbon to the soil, available forms of carbon like we have here at EarthWorks, what happens is that it helps to warm up the soil and actually gets the microbiology working fairly early. And what we have seen over all the years that we've been doing this is that when you apply carbon-based fertility to a property, you actually go into dormancy later and you come out of it earlier. Take a look at this picture. This is one of my favorites. This is a picture of a client who put down 822 on his golf course. He put it down in November as a dormant feed or a winter feed. And as you can see by this picture, this is still dormancy. This is early March in Pennsylvania, and you can see there's no leaves on the trees. And that soil is warming up to the point where the soil and the turf is starting to green up. So yes, when you apply organic-based or carbon-based fertilizers, you're actually going to warm up a cold soil. You're going to provide quick energy for microbiology. It will not all kick out in June when the soil gets to be a very high temperature. It'll be a nice, steady crawl of growth. And you'll be the first out of the chute to green up and the last to go dormant. The myth of carbon not working until June is completely untrue.